What's it feel like year two heading into this preseason camp and kind of getting back on the field?
I'll say very comfortable, and it feels different. We set those standards and stuff to look up to, so it definitely feels comfortable.
You spent some of last season recuperating from the injury. How did you stay involved with the team? What was your involvement in practice like while you were trying to get back?
Practice when I was, like you saying, was I while I was hurt?
Yeah, while you were there.
I didn't really get to be around practice, so when they were practicing, I was working out every time. So I'll probably just catch the rest of the practice, probably period 12. But I've always been in meetings when they have all the meetings and go over all the corrections and stuff. So that really helped me stay in the game.
How different is it for you being healthy and being able to go through the conditioning and strength and just to be rolling heading into preseason?
It definitely feels different. It feels like I didn't get to bond with the team, being that I missed so many games and all the practices, and I feel like practicing with the team creates a bond. It's just different. So it definitely feels different and comfortable, like I already said.
I feel like you've had a really good offseason.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why is that?
Like I said, man, it feels a lot different, man. The family standard is there. Everything just feels so different. The coaching staff, it just all feels like it's been here for a long time.
And how do you feel like you fit in Durkin's defense? You've been in this defense before, correct? Yeah.
It's a perfect fit, man. Like I said, like you just said, man. Me and Dirk, we've gone way back, so it's cool.
How beneficial is that when you played in this? A lot of guys, go through it in the spring, but they're still learning about it. How beneficial is that for you that you played in this system and kind of been through it?
Very, very good, man. I tell them, I try to remind them every day. They see some flaws that I see that Dirk wouldn't like. I try to correct them on it and stuff like that. Just helping because I know what our coach likes. So just being there for a helping ear, man, it helps.
You played it. What's this defense? What's the mindset of this defense when you guys get into a season? What do people want to see?
Violence, man, aggressiveness. Don't stop. That's all you need to know. Violence.
Eugene told us at SEC Media Days that playing behind this defensive line has been a lot of fun. Just what have you seen from the guys up front? Obviously, that room looks a heck of a lot different.
Yeah, man. It's crazy to just sit and talk about, man. It's just we go through meetings every day and just seeing the film of just seeing a 320-pound D lineman pushing a 360-pound offensive lineman back into the quarterback is just different. So, man, we love to see stuff like that as a linebacker as well. So, we're looking forward to it.
How do you feel like your room? Is it better than it was a year ago?
Yeah, amazing. Love it.
Why is it better? What makes it?
I feel like I said, we got Dirk pushing us, man. Dirk is a different animal. So when we know how to turn the switch on, and he tells us to turn the switch on, we're gonna get it right.
You got to see Eugene's journey last year, from a guy who worked his way from near the bottom of the depth chart into being one of the team's leaders at linebacker. What's it like being his teammate and in the room with him?
Man, Gene is heart full of passion, man. He brings the room up when everybody's feeling down, man. And Gene is he's different. I've never seen anyone like Gene. He might have his worst day ever, but he still puts everything to the side and just lays it all there. So definitely a leadership role from Gene. And we, as a room, we appreciate everything he's got.
In your opinion, who have you seen the most improvement overall from spring to now?
I say freshman DeMarcus Riddick. He's showed improvements. Most of my freshmen have showed improvements. I just give a shout out to all the freshmen. They came a long way.
What about Robert? What have you seen from Robert as he's gotten healthy and making it on the field? Rob
is very explosive, man. And just talking to Rob and just telling him, because, people just don't see their own values as other people see them. And I have to tell Rob, man, you're explosive. So, do what you do. You have those traits, so use them.
What are you looking forward to the most about this defense as you guys kind of get rolling?
I say being the top defense in the nation, for sure. And that's one thing we aim to do, being the top defense in the nation.
A lot of guys on the team that transferred in last year, this is your second year. What's different about and what's more comfortable about a second year when you get to spend it staying on the same team and working in the same system?
Like I said, the coaching staff was kind of already family orientated, so that helps. And being that we had a new defense, it kind of switched up the floor a little bit, but the team bonding helped. The team bonding on the defensive side of the ball helped. So we've accomplished a lot during that.
Curious how your scheme's different under DJ Jerkin.
You said it again?
Curious how your scheme is different under DJ Jerkin this year.
I mean, we played a lot of 4 down. We play a lot of 4 down, and we'll switch it over to a little 3 down. But like I said, being at Ole Miss with Dirk, it's not really nothing new to me. So,
you know, watching the tape from last year, what kind of things have the coaching staff pointed out that they see as areas of improvement for you guys this year?
Running to the ball, you know, sideline stuff, like being into the game. I don't know anything else. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
For you, I mean, obviously bigger, more physical, and that's a kind of a part of your game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a mindset for you to come in and go, I want to be a bigger, more physical linebacker for this team?
Yes, sir. Definitely. I feel like with the thumb injury, I came back and didn't really get to show my physical side of the ball, being that I had a fat cast in my hand. But that's something I did want to come back and just show the physical side of.
How much do you get to work with the edge rushers, pass rush? I mean, McLeod, Kieran Crawford, the guys. What have you seen out of that group?
Oh man, J-Mac, you already know, man. Y'all know J-Mac's a sight to see every practice, man. He gives it all, man. And Kieran is just like, it feels like another J-Mac, just wearing another number. It's different, man. Just like I just saw him, we finished practice and he's working Kieran out there right now, like working on pass rush or working on setting the blocker now. So it's different coming from them.
Just having more bodies. I mean, you got a bunch of guys up on the defense.
Right.
You got more options to pass rush, running back or two. How big is that for a defense as you get into the grind?
It's huge, man. Being like, we need everybody. That's one thing we always say. We need everybody. So like, if one body fall down, the next man up should know what to do. That's how we look at it. The next man up. We need everybody.
What about the other side of the ball? Anybody on the other side of the ball that's jumped out to you on offense?
First, probably Cam Coleman. He makes a spectacular catch every practice. Rob, shout out to Rob. Man, shout out to all the wide receivers. Shout out to the whole offense, really. They give us different looks every day, so they look way, way, way better.
How different? I mean, you saw them every day last year.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen them, in the spring. How different is this offense now with those guys kind of all on the same page? Can you see it show up?
Yeah, it definitely shows, man. Like I said, the bonding has did the most important part for us. Like the coaches care, and then we just needed somebody to care. So that's the biggest thing for all our teammates.
Austin, we saw that picture of Cam making the
Exactly.
jump catch. Off the top of your head, what's the craziest play you've seen him make it, bro?
Oh, man. Off the top of my head, I remember this end zone, first practice field, back shoulder. I think he went up and did like a one-hand catch. I don't know if it was one or two, but the dude's got bunnies, man. There's something I've never seen in my life. Like, it's just a different generational stuff. So, yeah, Cam is crazy.
How's Keldrick improving? Year 1 to year 2?
Keldrick Falk?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a big baby. I call him Big Baby. He's my locker mate too, so I gotta stay on him, man. But he's definitely gotten bigger and stronger, so he's definitely improving on the D-line.
Some of your personal team goals for the season.
Personal team goals? I want to win a national championship, and we do too. As a team, we want to win a national championship. We want to get to that 12-team playoff. Show everybody what we've been working on for the summer. Show everybody what we did fall camp. That's what we want.
Tell us how practice has been going so far.
It been going pretty good. We coming out, competing every day. Sticking to coach plan. Coming in, just trying to get better. Just trying to get this team back to, what it need to be. Just from going through the few practices, I feel like it's gonna be a special year. I feel like we got a lot of pieces, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna be.
Brought in 4 transfer defensive linemen over the offseason. How those guys sort of fit in? How does it help you guys out?
It's helping us out a bunch. With a bunch of guys leaving, we needed some more depth. Having guys come in that can help us right away. I think that was a big key for us. So, yeah, it was definitely needed.
What's fall been like just for you specifically?
It's been pretty good. I'm coming in every day, being consistent, being a guy that my coaches can depend on, that my players can depend on. And, I'm working hard each and every day. I'm looking forward to have a good year this year.
With all the new guys in that group, how have you guys kind of gelled so far?
It's a brotherhood. We all close. We joke around. We go out there on the field. We work with each other each and every day. So, each and every day we just going out, compete with each other. And at the end of the day, we in the same room. So, the closer we are, the better we'll play with each other. So, Been pretty good.
What kind of things have y'all done to kind of build that chemistry and that closeness?
You know, it means we sit by each other, we talk to each other. When we go to team meetings, we beside each other. You know, outside of here, you know, we hang out more. You know, just being a brotherhood, really just sticking with each other. Cause at the end of the day, you're gonna want to count on the man to the left, and you're gonna want to count on the man to the right. And we all know that, so you know, we just depend on each other.
You working DN, D tackle, a little both.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, so I'm playing a lot of DN, but you know, when we go to like our pass down packages, I slide in that tackle and we stun or whatever. But yeah, I'm playing a little mixture of both.
Tell me about some of those young defensive linemen, the freshmen, Amaris.
I'm gonna tell y'all, Amaris gonna be special. Amari's gonna be real good. I think Malik blocking gonna help us. You know, who else we got? I think
TJ Lindsey.
Yeah, TJ Lindsey gonna be a good one. You know, once some guys put the pieces together, I think they're gonna be pretty special.
What's special about Amaris to you?
Amari's just big and strong. I'm talking about like he just one of them D linemen that like he very physical and just wanna run through your face. He just powerful. That's all. Like I don't even know how to explain it.
Is he over there at DN with you and Kendrick?
Yes, sir. He rotated in with me and Kendrick, and I like Amaris. You know, sometimes he can be a pain in the butt, but like that's just him, just being young. But I love Amaris. You know, I pray for him, and I really do think he's gonna have a bright future.
What's it like, your relationship like with Fontrell?
Oh, Coach Fontrell, that was big. I'm glad that Coach Freeze brought him back. You know, with him being up on the Coach JG last year, you know, he got close with all the guys, and he knew what we could do and what we couldn't do. You know, learned that one in the room. So them bringing him back was big for the whole D line, because we feel like we didn't have to start over. Like we had a coach that already knew us and knew what we were good at, what we wasn't good at. So like it was pretty good for us.
Freeze kind of like laid it out to you guys who you wanted. You guys all chose Fontrell. Why is that?
You know, at the end of the day, you know, you want a coach that you feel like have your best interest, someone that you know that gonna put you in the right situations at the right time, someone who not gonna tell you what you want to hear, but tell you what you need to hear. You know, and I think Coach Fontrell was a big fit for that. So
you got on the field a lot when you were a freshman.
Yes, sir.
So did Keldrick. What has been y'all's advice to somebody like Amaris about kind of handling that freshman season?
In this profession, I'm gonna be honest. Whenever you coming in, you gotta be ready to go. And you know, we just tell them that at the end of the day, we need everybody. We don't need just one person. We need everybody. And so, you know, with them coming in, we need them to get on board, you know, to catch on fast, because at the end of the day, you know, y'all know how it is. When you get deep into the season and guys start getting banged up and getting out, you know, we need some of them younger guys to start. So, yeah.
Is this the deepest group you've had since you've been here in terms of numbers and guys?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We got a lot of people. Yeah.
What about Coach Durkin's defense? He went through it in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
What's the mindset of this defense for you guys?
Get after that quarterback. You know, with Coach Durkin, you know, he loved to send pressure, you know, exotic blitzes and stuff. So I think it's going to be fun flying around, you know, with some of the plays that he have. And we're going to give a lot of people trouble. That's all I'm going to say. And I just want people to be ready, because we're coming.
You feel like Keldrick's made a step forward in year two?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely. I love Kendrick. You know, Kendrick coming out also every day, you know, working hard, you know, taking that leader role that they want him to take. So I think it's going to be a special year for Kendrick, too.
I got to ask, with high school season coming up, man, being a slot kind of product, just kind of how is that time there compared to the time here?
You know, I'm one of them people, you know, I never forget where I came from. You know, I came from a small town, you know, very little people. You know, I was the first one ever out of my, you know, time to go off and do something. And, you know, that just kind of motivated me, you know, pushed me to a level, you know, with my dad passing whenever I was 8 years old, you know, seeing my mom, you know, come up and working from paycheck to paycheck, you know, raising me and my sisters. You know, it just pushed me to another level. Like, just seeing the pain in my mom and just making me want to just strive to get her a better living. You know, I come in each and every day, and, you know, just coming from Schley, you know, seeing what that town is and where I'm at now, you know, man, I'm forever grateful. And, you know, I just come in every day and just keep my head down and just grind. And I know God going to take care of the rest. So.
Zeke, your younger brother, I believe, is in South Carolina, right?
Yes, sir. Julius.
How's his first camp going?
He said it's pretty good. You know, obviously, you know, it's been long days for him, and he ain't got used to it yet, but he said he like it. So.
Looking forward to that matchup down the line one day.
Oh, yeah. He not ready for me, though. He's not ready for me.
Is it strange for you to think about how far you've come and how long you've been in Auburn now?
Yes, sir.
With your final season coming up?
Yes, sir. Long time coming, you know, but at the end of the day, I know God always got a plan for me, and so I just know like, as long as I just do what's in front of me, I know everything is gonna take care of the rest. But yeah, it's been some good years here, some bad years, but I feel grateful for it at the end of the day, I think.
It's been good coming out for the first few days of practice. There's a lot of stuff on both sides of the ball that's going on. There's a lot of great things, a lot of stuff that we got to work on too that we seeing in the film room. But it's been very competitive every day, so we're just getting after it.
What is it feeling like for you now in this role, having taken over for guys like DJ and Nehemiah, knowing that you're going to be heading in with a starting role this season?
It's a big role I plan to play, and I just want to be able to just help my team every which way I can and be able to complete everything that we would like to do this year and all of our goals that we want to meet within the SEC and within the nation, and just ball out.
You played a lot as a true freshman. What are the biggest adjustments from high school to playing in the SEC?
I feel like my first year was the game speed and just dissecting like the playbook and like the offensive side of the ball from my point of view. Just learning how to like recognize route concepts and working on my technique the most and the play speed.
How much different is what DJ Durkin is trying to do from what Ron Roberts ran last year?
I feel like Coach Durkin's scheme is way more simpler and easier for us to dissect. I feel like we can say that as a team. For me, I feel like it goes back to almost like my high school days. So it's like that helps me a lot, like putting like our defensive scheme down within our high school defensive scheme. Like it helps me like remember a lot of things, and it just helps my game be able to translate better for my teammates and for the coaches.
What's it like to have Crime Dog back on the on-field position?
That's a lot. That means a lot considering we didn't have him a lot last season. I felt like that affected me a lot last season. But considering that he's back, that's like my dog. So he's on us every day, trying to get us better. But he tells us every day in the meeting room he's not trying to go after the player. He's trying to go after the performance. So he just wants to get us better every single day.
Going from year 1 to year 2, where do you feel like you personally have kind of improved, developed the most?
I feel like most definitely my speed, and then like I feel like dissecting the game, like just slowing down the game was like the biggest thing I tried to do. So yeah.
You lost some depth over the summer. You had a guy transfer out.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Tyler was injured. Need some young guys maybe to step up at cornerback. Have you seen that so far?
Yes, sir. So with C Hood, that's my boy, and JD, we missed them. But they had got up out of here. But we got some young guys that's got to step up. They have no choice but to step up. Jay and Amon, also JC, they got no choice but to play. So it's their time. So I know they're ready.
How much has Jaron Thompson meant to this room?
A lot. Very vocal guy. He goes talk to you every single play. Make sure you know what you got. Make sure you know what the defense got. And he just go communicate to the whistle blows and he go give it his all.
What has one-on-ones been like with the wide receivers here so far at fall camp? Are you guys winning? Are they winning? Or how you guys compete?
It's back and forth, I say. Like, it's so much fun going out there being able to compete with the wide receivers. I say Cam and Dre giving me the best work, I say, personally, in one-on-ones, just because they great receivers. You know, Dre's more of a veteran. Cam, youngin', but he's way above his grade, his age. So I just like working with them. We be telling each other stuff, like, to help each other, so that's a big thing.
Outside of them, is there anybody else that stands out on the wide receiver end that's been really hard to guard?
I wouldn't say, like, not really hard to guard, but, like, I say, like, there's some few guys, some other guys other than Cam, and I say Perry most definitely. And I say Malcolm. I haven't guarded Malcolm, but I've been seeing him making a lot of plays too, so I say Malcolm.
How much has that position changed from last year to this year, wide receiver?
It's changed a lot. I know I be talking to Peyton. He said he feels like he gets a lot more confidence coming into this season. Like, we be talking because our lockers right next to each other, so I talk to him every day after practice. So he tells me like we finna throw it this year. So I'm excited to hear that. Like, he feels way more confident. So that's good.
From spring until now, who have you seen the most improvement out of?
On offensive defense or just overall? JC Hart. That's my dog. He been working every single day. You could tell, be in the film room and on the field, he's working.
What's it been like working with Coach Kelly, and how would you describe him as a coach?
Coach Kelly, a great coach. Even though he's not my position coach, he's still like talking to us every single day. He talks to me a lot, telling me like about my technique and like things that from the safety room that can help me in my game when I'm on the field. So I can like play certain routes when I know I have help or like I have a leverage to a certain way. I can play certain routes. I don't have to play the whole route tree because I have a safety or I have a backer inside of me or over the top of me. So that's good.
You and Champ played a lot last year as young guys. Are you guys close? I mean, I would imagine that's.
Champ, that's my dog. We talk a little bit for the most part.
I think you Champ, and Keontae look like maybe the first wave there.
Yeah, most definitely me and Keontae. That's my dog. Since I've been here since a freshman, that's one of the guys I looked at and still get stuff from his bag to this day. So like me coming in, being behind him, DJ and Mighty, because Keontae played some outside too last season. So it was just a lot of stuff I learned from him too, and I'm still learning from him.
What were the main things you learned last season from DJ and Mighty?
Really just trust myself. Like they tell me all the time I'm above my player level, like, and with my knowledge and my skill set. So just to trust myself and just be physical. They used to always tell me I'm bigger than a lot of guys, are stronger, so just be physical and trust my technique.
What do you think Antonio Kite does well? It's something he brings.
Spooty, that boy a ball player, like a real ball player. Like I don't know if y'all know, but he played basketball too before he came up here in college. So he just like an athlete. He be making a lot of plays on the ball and gets a lot of takeaways. So yeah, that's my dog on and off the field.
Freeze said on the first day of camp he thinks you're an NFL corner. Just the confidence going into year two from your coaching staff, from your head coach. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It just puts some more weight on my shoulders. I know like I gotta keep going and just keep working. I mean, it's great to hear that, but like I feel like I already knew that honestly. But like just to hear that from my coach, that means a lot also though.
You flipped late from Ohio State to Auburn. You've seen the way Auburn's recruited last year, and now this year they're putting together a good class. What does that mean to you to see them building up the talent level here?
It's great because we all got one objective. We want a national championship, SEC championship. So everybody that comes along, we all we need. That's the plan.
The energy is unmatched. Like Coach Crum, he's one of the realest coaches in the industry. And I'm just so blessed to have him just at my fingertips. If I need to go up to his office at 3 o'clock in the morning, he'll meet me there. Like he's one of the real ones, and I just enjoy that.
I think it was Kay Lee that said, he was talking about most improved guys, and he brought up J.C. Hart. Just how much have you seen J.C. grow from his freshman year now?
Yeah, I just got chills when you said that. J.C., like he mentally and physically. J.C. came in here, he was 205 as a freshman. He has all the intangibles, and now he's just really understanding the mental part and how to use his body and length, and it's just amazing. He's going to have a breakout season this year. Getting hands-on receivers. You see he's real long guy. He's been really in it.
After playing some as a freshman, now with 4 of the guys graduating or leaving, how much of a bigger role are you going to take this year in the secondary?
Stepping up and not only on the field, you'll see me out there with the first group, but you'll see me being a leader. Since we had so many guys leave, somebody had to step up, and I just took that role. You know what I'm saying? I'm a natural leader, and now that I'm on the field and I'm able to voice my opinion on stuff like that, I can really just give my input on the team and just hopefully make it better.
And the addition of Jaron Thompson, a lot of experience there. How big is that for this group?
His voice translates through the whole group. Well, you can say DBs, but really the whole team. From the DB aspect, just seeing him out there calling out motions and pre-snap, and we're all learning how to do it now because he's played 4 years. He's played 4 years at a top program, and just seeing how he moves and how he talks. Now we're all learning how to talk and move like that. So even when he's not on the field, we all talk and move the same way.
Do you feel good about starting a nickel? If that's what happens.
Yes, I love nickel. Nickel, I moved from corner, and it's been a happy transition. I love playing in the box, being able to be physical, being able to tackle. I kind of hate getting stuck outside, just kind of bored. But yeah, I love tackling, and guarding the slot is the hardest job in college football to me. Besides quarterback, it's the hardest job in college football, and I love to take that role on. You know what I'm saying? I call myself the king of the slot. I don't give up much.